What's up, Tokos? It's Trent, aka TradeMark here, and I have some bad news for you guys. I have some bad news, and that is that I lied. I lied to each and every one of you that watched my video 2 videos ago, the How to Play Rebels video about Bodhi. I said a lot of incorrect information in that video, and unfortunately I only learned that it was incorrect after posting the video. And I don't like content creators that spread misinformation, and so I'm making this video to hopefully correct that and correct any incorrect ideas that I placed into people's heads in that video. So I really need to get this video out there so I can help you guys out. First of all, I said that Bodhi Special gave 20% increased HP to land vehicles and structures. That is incorrect. Let's read his special right here. Damage taken by Bodhi Rook structures and land vehicles decreases by 20%. So it's actually 20% damage reduction. The good news is that that's actually better than 20% HP. 20% damage reduction is actually 25% effective HP. So that's good. His special is awesome. His special is amazing. I love his special. It's great in the current meta to counter the strengths of Empire. The bad news is that I said that it affects G&K droids, light tanks, and turrets. Well, turns out it doesn't affect the little G&K droid that could. The little droid that could, I was so hyped about using the little droid that could. And it turns out he wasn't even getting the bonus. He's just an awesome unit by himself. He wasn't even getting that damage reduction, and he was still a great unit. There's also another bit of information that I misspoke or that I misinformed you guys about in my previous video. I said that your ally units in 2v2 are affected by Bodhi's special. That is not the case. If you read it again, damage taken by Bodhi Rook's structures and land vehicles decreases by 20%. I went into a 2v2 friendly match with 3 guildmates and we tested this out. I dropped a tank, a level 7 tank as Bodhi. We counted how many hits it took the enemy leaders to kill it. Then my ally dropped a tank, and his was a level 7 tank as well, light tank, to see if his tank would also benefit from the damage reduction. It did not. His tank died in significantly less hits than mine did. So that's the unfortunate news. Your allies' units do not benefit from the damage reduction, and also G&K droid does not benefit from the damage reduction. These descriptions are very confusing because what it says is structures and land vehicles. Now, vehicles plural, you would think that there's multiple land vehicles. The truth is that the only unit this actually benefits is light tank. The only structures it benefits are the mortar turret, which is a structure, and the auto blaster turret. So there's actually only 3 cards that benefit from Bodhi's special ability. That's a little confusing, especially when it says land vehicles. I assumed that there would be at least 2 there. Bantha doesn't benefit. We tested Bantha. G&K doesn't benefit. The only thing that I can think of is that they do have units planned in the future that are also land vehicles for rebels, and those would benefit from Bodhi. In my opinion, the best way to fix this is to add subtypes to cards. And what I mean by that is you could have a subtype or tag section somewhere on this card that says land vehicle. It's the same thing with G&K droid. You could have a subtype that says whatever, because there's more than just Bodhi's special that this affects. Look at Sabine's special. The attack power of ally units using explosive increases by 20%. Now Sabine's special doesn't say Sabine Wren's units. It says ally units. So I'm assuming that you're in 2v2, all your allies units and your explosive units using explosives get 20% attack power. But again, this is ambiguous. What ally units use explosives? That's kind of hard to say. Obviously, something like Rebel Grenadier is going to fall under that category. But what about something like G&K droid again? You know, it explodes. So does that mean that it's using, explosives? I don't know. I imagine that Sabine's... I've always thought that Sabine's GNKs were benefiting from this 20% passive. In fact, they actually released that when they did the nerf from the 25% damage to 20%. They said that it works with GNK droids, so according to community managers, that's the case. But still, I think that GNK droid needs to be labeled as an explosive unit or whatever, so that you know which passives affect what units. So yeah, I apologize. Made some mistakes. Bodhi's still really awesome, and I'm actually going to, at the end of this little commentary here, I'm going to add in a few more gameplays with Bodhi, how I've been running Bodhi in 2v2. It's clip with Portgas, and then hopefully that helps you guys in some Rebel 2v2s.
What's up, Tokos? It's Trent, aka TradeMark here, and I am playing with the notorious PORT shitter, Portugase. How you doing today, buddy?
Hashtag scumbag.
Scumbag Portgas. So we've been playing a lot of Rebels, trying to figure out what the best is for 2's Rebels, and we've swapped back and forth between tanks and drop pods and everything, and I think that the most effective strategy right now for 2's Rebels is this strat. And it is a drop pod strat and Bodhi Luke. So you have one person that's primarily defensive, and then you're going to have one person that's primarily offensive. And the idea is that drop pods can instantly counter or punish deaths. So the idea is to try and get a death top on someone.
I'm double stunning.
So then we just double drop pod up top, you see there, while we're focusing down bot here. And then they're going to have to, they're not even trying to deal with that at all, so it's going to really take a lot of damage from that. I'm going to drop this little guy here, this little guy there.
I got Iron Mine.
So,
I'm going to stand in front.
So that's the basic idea of the strategy. You either get them out of position or you get a kill. And when you get the kill, you're going to double drop pod right behind the person that you killed, because their lane's going to be open behind that location.
Another key moment to know when to drop is when you notice the opponent really overextend, which is what happened in bot lane, and then we just drop top. I'm going to drop top again. One should do.
Dude, there's like a floating glitched guy here. Is that guy there for you?
Yep, yeah, I see him.
Alright, so we just took top turret, and really we could just defend right now, but we're going to try and show you guys the second part of the strategy. So if, let's say you don't want to defend, or you tie it up 1-1, the next part of this strategy is basically this, is that you want them to push up wherever they're going to push next, and when they push up, then we're going to do a double drop pod on that shield generator in mid. Are you ready?
I'm still trying to cycle cards. I got it. Yep. Yep.
Here we go. Double drop pod on that. On the shield generator over there, and then we adrenal it. That's another really key card about this I didn't mention earlier, is the adrenal. Previously, so we're probably going to win right there. Yeah, we're going to win. I'm just going to ion mine it just in case. So, once you have a turret down, you can just go straight for shield generator. And that's basically, if you tied up turrets 1-1, that's going to be your win condition, is just going straight for that shield generator. And so, when they push up, we double drop pod, speed it up. And Luke, a lot of times, if he gets a kill, he can push up as well. And Luke can go in. And if you have double drop pod plus Luke plus adrenal, like, a turret's going to melt literally in their respawn time. In the 5 seconds it takes for them to respawn, or however long they're up to, you're going to be able to take that turret and or the shield generator at the back. Ion mines are obviously a really key card. I already explained this in the previous drop pod video. Really, the only difference that we have from this video to the last one is that we're using Adrenal to speed them up, and we're using a more aggressive character. Previously, we were using Lando and Bodhi. Now we're using Bodhi and Luke. And Luke really makes a difference in really close games, because if you are behind and you get a key kill, you can double drop pod plus Luke, and like they can just decimate a turret instantly. So I'll show it to you guys one more time here. A lot of these Kyber players have actually already played against it, so a lot of them you'll see play passively because they know they're expecting it to come. And LGDY, we've played him. I'm not sure how many times, but we've definitely matched up against him with this strat. So he's gonna know it's coming. And the egg glue guy we've also played. So
another key thing to note is we need to defend with as little energy as possible.
Right.
So Luke sitting at front with deflect means that we can save energy for being offensive whenever we want.
Yeah, exactly. Because after you punish someone for the kill, you need to have still have 5 energy left for your counter push. So I don't know if that turret's in front or not. I'm not sure what that's going to count as. Oh, it barely counted.
Alright, I'm going to drop bot.
Okay. So now Luke's there. We got double pods in there, and then if we had an ion, that would be perfect time to use ion there. But, oh shoot, I'm talking, not paying attention. So we're gonna take really big damage here on bot. Hopefully we can clear it out relatively soon. Now we're gonna be about tied on. No, actually we're behind. It's alright.
We know they're going to focus on up top now, so we can focus our defense at least. I'm going to go for a double stone. Alright, I've got drop pod. We'll just wait. Are you good to go when they push in?
Yeah, when they push, I'm only at 4 energy right now though.
Alright. I've got turret, I'll put that down. That mightn't be in front.
Yeah, I don't know. They'll be close again.
They're playing real passive now.
And they just went double AT, so I'm gonna...
Yep, I'm gonna drop pod. I'm gonna come help. I'm gonna adrenal our own units. I'm gonna stun those bladesmen.
Nice. Okay, we took a little more chip damage on that. We're really low on this turret though, so one of them
next
can
time
just...
that happens, I think I'm just gonna go for the kill on the turret before.
Okay. They're going right now. If you want to go, I can ion you as support.
Yeah. Yep.
They're gonna take it. Shit. Oh, nice tie. Wait, what?
Nice.
How did we had 2?
They must have got it. No, they didn't.
Hadn't killed it. I swear on my screen it looked like they took our tower. Like I'm pretty sure it blew up on my screen. Unless this one's a good one. So this is actually a good matchup, Thrawn Bosk. This matchup can give you really big problems because the difference, Bodhi and Lando are a lot more passive, so you don't die as much. But with Bodhi and Luke, you do want Luke to get in there under turrets, and then you're going to be feeding Bosk a little bit of energy. So you can't go too crazy with Luke against Boss Thrawn. And the other threat they pose is they can double AT and speed him up. And that can be trouble too, especially if like Luke's down at the time when they do that.
Stun that Thrawn. I've got a drop pod behind that Thrawn. Alright, they used electric snare on me. I have turret and ion mime on the back. I was expecting a counter push. I'll aggro that vehicle. Yeah.
Shit,
got me down low.
see what that was?
I got drop pod. And then just move back. I'll wait. I'm gonna iron mine the turret and then I'm gonna drop pod it.
Okay.
Starting that swarm. I'm gonna try and die here. Nice. Perfect.
All right.
I'm gonna aggro. Yep. Last one. Oh, he stunned me. Alright. Oh, I got drop pod.
Generators, yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna move up with Luke here. 'Cause that takes aggro, and then we're just gonna try and end the game right here. So they got stun on us. It's gonna be close, but I think we can still end it. There we go. So you guys see the same win condition as the first game. Take a turret down, double drop on generator when they're either out of position or respawning. And you guys can see our little deck summary right here. So that's what I feel is the best Rebels deck right now. I would say we probably have about a 90% win rate with this deck. It definitely depends on who you play. If the more that the enemies see it, the less effective it becomes. So it's going to be really, really effective if you have good communication with someone in like Chromium or Rhodium, where people aren't maybe going to be expecting it here. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. Hello, Aupito. Thanks for watching. Peace. I'm out.